This is Pastor Robert II, and I'm so glad that you joined me here. I have something I want to let you know. You see how high gas is? You see we have a baby formula shortage. We also have food that's high. Inflation is high. What is going on? Well, things may get worse before they get better, and you need to be prepared. Go to preparewithrobert.com. Go to preparewithrobert.com. Brought to you by My Pager Supply. Get emergency food kits right there for 2,000 plus calories a day. You're going to need that. It's brought to you by My Pager Supply. Go to preparewithrobert.com. Don't be left behind. Be ready now. Let's go. Welcome to another exciting edition of The Real Talk with the RNDiva and Pastor Robert. I'm Pastor Robert, and that is...
the RNDiva.
Oh, we're so glad to see you. How things been going, Diva?
Everything's everything. Everything's everything. I can't complain, but why would we?
That's right. What about complaining? Yeah, that's good to know that you're doing all right. Things been happening over here. I'll share with you all a little bit later what I'm getting ready to do. Something's very interesting, but we're still going to be podcasting during that time. But we'll just have to, do the disabled. For the disabled. Listen, a lot's been going on. A lot's going on in the world. So we're so glad that each one of you have joined us here, no matter where you podcast, YouTube Music, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever you are. I want you to share this with somebody right now. And all of you 19,700 subscribers on YouTube, share this with about 2 or 3 people. And also, please be sure to give us some likes, some hearts. It's time to get into it. You ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Listen. Last week was the Bahamian Festival down in Port Salerno, Florida, and I had a serious emergency and situation that I was not able to come. Next time, I should have just rolled with you just like that,
Like we planned.
Like we planned.
And everything.
Yep. And so anyway, Shonda, if you can, Diva, you could tell us about what happened, and while you're talking, I'm going to be streaming and showing a lot of the pictures. We definitely want to thank for all the organizers of it. I heard it was first class all the way. Go ahead. And
absolutely. It was first. What you heard was absolutely on point. It was first class all the way from the beginning until the end. Now, I do say that it was hot, but it was well worth every degree of heat. The 27th annual Bahamian Festival went off with a boom. It was phenomenal, starting with the parade in the morning. It honored one of my favorite people in the world, Helen Fisher, who is my cousin and my favorite cousin. I always say that. And all the rest of them are like, what about me? You're not Helen. But anyway, moving on. But they honored her, and they also honored Elmira Gainey, which I think is, they're trailblazers for our little metropolis there in Port Salerno. But this festival was so on point. From the food, they had the vendors with conch salad, comforters, fish, rice and peas, mac and cheese. If you can think it, they had it. Okay. I even got the conch salad. I even showed it. I popped in a couple times to do a quick live while I was out there baking, melting in the sun. And I was eating my conch salad out of the pineapple, and it was so delicious. And I was like, I couldn't even eat anywhere. It was so much food. I couldn't. And listen, island people are going to give you an abundance of food. When you go and buy something, they're gonna fill your plate all the way up.
Oh man,
it was all the way live when you came to that food. The food was amazing. The vendors was amazing. The entertainment was amazing. What you're seeing here on screen is the Junkanoo Band from the Bahamas, and they represented Bahamas to the absolute fullest, to the highest point. Like they came, that was their third wardrobe change. They came through, the kids were following them. It was so nice. I know they were hot because those outfits were hot, but baby, when I tell you they did the wardrobe change, it came through, they were dancing all up around, and listen, it was so awesome. And you had we had some line dancers come out and join us. We had the Buffalo Soldiers that rode in the parade, the motorcycle, I don't want to say a gang, but gang. And it was just great. And it was just great to see my island people just out there representing and mingling amongst one another. And there's Mr. Menace, he chilling with it. His red hat. You see him, y'all ain't ready for him.
Mr. Menace.
You
need to give me that hat and the shoes.
Yes, sir. But it was great. It was great. Next year's going to be even more phenomenal. So I look forward to that. And I invite you guys to come out. Get there as early as 10 o'clock. That's when the parade starts. And these little kids, they're the best. They were so happy to be out there. Look at Anita McKnight. That's Anita McKnight. Remember her from dance?
Yeah.
So it was great. It was great. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Let's see what else we got. Okay, there goes some more.
Yeah, some more folks walking through in the parade. Okay. Yes.
Tell me about this young man here.
Listen, this dude, he was out there busting a move. He didn't need nobody dancing with him. Bro, man was out there. He was cutting the rug. You hear me? Mm-hmm. He was out there representing. I don't know who kid that is, but they listen. You got yourself a dancing boy right there.
Yeah, see that.
It was nice. It was a really, really, really good time.
And who are these guys here? The Buffalo Soldiers?
And these are the Buffalo Soldiers.
Wow, that
it's their motorcycle club. Woo. And they it was quite a few of them. And they came through, and it was, just to show, the unification. It was really nice. It really was.
That's awesome.
They rode in the parade. Look at little kids on the back of the car. Y'all better not play with it.
The Thorns Mortuary.
Look at that. Look at Thorns Mortuary. That's so nice. But it was a great time. A great time.
Is Miss Quintero?
Miss Gloria Quintero. It was just, I was surprised at the amount of people. Every year, the amount doubles, triples, and quadruples. There were so many people. Our little town, I could have, it had to be upwards of 1,500 people out there, if not more.
Wow.
It was packed.
Wow.
It was packed. It was packed. And then God graced us with a little bit of a cloud cover and a nice little breeze, little island breeze coming through there. It was a good time. Next year, like I told them, I popped it on my live a couple times. I said, listen, if you can fry a pork chop, you better come out here and get yourself a booth, and get in there, because that's the place to be. I told y'all it was going to be the place to be, and it did not disappoint. Wow. Shout out to the committee that ran it, that put everything in place. You guys did that. You did that.
Looks like it was.
Absolutely a great time.
Let's see. We got a few more pictures here I want to show here, because it was just you don't want to you want to get everything you can out of it. What about the entertainment?
The entertainment was awesome. There was a group there. It had a young lady. There were two singers, but the first lady, oh man, every song that she sang, everybody was like, "Oh, okay, that's my song," But she sang she sounded amazing. And then there was another group that came afterwards, and I want to say maybe Mark Patton was in that group.
Okay.
So
the Charles Jones Trio, the Charles Jones Trio.
No, it was a band. It was, but I'll tell you, every song they played, even before the singer came on, was like you were playing the radio and the person was singing. It was great. Wow. But the entertainment was really, really, it was great. It was well picked, great music and great entertainment. There they are. There's my Helen to the left.
Miss Helen Fisher.
And Miss Gainey.
Amara Gainey.
That is freaking frack. If you see one, you're going to see the other.
Where's Robert at?
Both of them were honored, and as they should be, but that's my favorite cousin over there on the left.
Let's see what else we got. Okay, there goes LaRonda.
And there's Miss LaRonda. She was one of the people that kept everything in order, that kept everything running and got everybody signed up. It was so beautiful out there. It was just so beautiful.
LaRonda
it was amazing.
LaRonda, great job.
Yeah, I had to shout her out on my little live. I was like, hats off. Oh, and there, That's my cousin and I had to drag her out, but then she had an amazing time. And that's Mr. Derek. Listen, if you don't get your picture taken with this gentleman right here, you are nobody. You understand me? He is a celebrity. So if you don't get your picture taken with Derek, you might as well forget it.
All right.
Really? He is a celebrity.
All right. I'm going to go Mr. Millis again. Got his umbrella. All right. Who's that there?
I don't even know who that is. I can't see. I don't know.
Rich Christie? No.
No. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Put your comments down below, those of you watching on Facebook.
If you know who it is.
Rumble or YouTube. All right. There goes LaRonda again. I see her little fan.
Uh-oh.
One of the Junkanoo. What they call dancers, performers?
Uh-huh.
All right. There goes some more pictures there. Oh, look at it. She representing Dawn's Mortuary.
My Lord.
Look at it. All right. The king and queen. Go now. King and queen. There go Miss Gainey. Dr. Gainey.
I see her. Look at Miss Gainey.
Y'all wouldn't, I'm not going to tell her age because I don't want to get mad, but believe me, she looks great. She looks great. Isn't that something? Okay, let me go. Some of the booths there. Let's see here. All right. Keep going here. R&L ribs, chicken, and seafood.
It was so freaking good. It was so good.
Was it good?
That probably was at the end of the day, or maybe at the beginning of the day, because that place, that cart did not have a short line ever.
Wow. All right. Anybody know who this is?
Nope, don't know these folks.
All right.
Welcome. Welcome.
All right.
Some more folks. Welcome.
So glad.
No idea.
All right, there goes some more.
There's Tawan over to the right. The one I took a picture of. Yeah, there was so much food and vendors. They were selling everything.
All right,
Miss LaRonda.
All right, this is a video.
Somebody probably riding on the parade.
All those cars. You almost understand Fort Salerno is only about 4.2 square miles. So
you see what I mean?
That's a lot of fun.
Every street was full. That's in front of
like the Martin County Fair almost.
Okay. It was awesome.
Let's see some
more.
It
was just good to see people come out and it be peaceful and no
drama,
no animosity or nothing. It was just so peaceful. Everybody was smiling and hugging. As hot as it was, and people were sweaty and funky, we were still loving up on each other and hugging up on each other. It was awesome. Look at that.
Dominoes.
You see it.
You got to teach me how to play that.
You ain't got no. You don't know how to play dominoes?
Come on, Shonda.
Oh, I was about to say, because you was about to be kicked out the family.
No, I don't know how to play. I'm telling you, I'm a friend. You got to teach me.
Oh yeah, you got to go.
I've been in church too much.
Church members play. My Lord.
Growing up, we were allowed to play checkers, cards, dominoes.
Y'all wasn't. We did things different in my house. Vicky say it is what it is, baby. It is what it is.
Spades. Oh, you couldn't play spades.
Oh no. And my mama was the biggest crap talker. I was gonna say the S word. The biggest when it came to talking smack with spades. Look at that. Look at all them colors, baby. When I tell you the Bahamas came out.
Look at that. Wonderful. Look at the babies.
Look at them babies.
All right. We got another family group photo here.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at that. Look at them babies.
Oh, Miss Hodge.
Miss Hodge.
Cynthia.
Look at Miss Hodge.
Oh,
I haven't seen Miss Hodge in forever.
Miss Thalia. Hey.
Thalia Hodge. Oh my. I haven't seen her in forever.
Hey, shit.
That's awesome.
Okay, who's that with the fan and cooking?
About to get cut up.
Okay, we got some more there. Some more peeps. Us Donna?
Who?
I think that's Donna in the white t-shirt.
I don't know who that is.
I went to school with her. That's Martin County High School thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Okay, there goes the Orange
The babies
mortuary.
again. Yeah.
Okay, who's this?
No kidding. I don't know. You got the fur on the Lord and the dice. So you better do it.
Okay, there go Mr. Millis again. Yeah. And then
Look at my peoples. Look at my baby.
Wow.
It was so awesome. It was a good time.
I'm so sorry that I missed it, but I'm so glad that it turned out successfully. And I'm gonna make sure if I got the I'm asleep on your doorstep. But when you leave.
I don't know what to say about him, y'all. Anyway, we're going to let him slide this time. You get one time.
Okay. Hey, let's go through this other set of, real quick, selfies. This was the selfie photo album here. And let's see what we find here.
I think these all came from the girl on the right. She was the roaming reporter out there. She was taking pictures of everybody. Right. These are all from her role. Yeah. We went to high school together. Her name is Tawan Allen. Yeah, it was Miss Lisa and Deidre. Look at Deidre Jackson. I want to say that's Connie. I'm calling these people, I think. I don't know who that is. Look at this. This is lovely. Okay, y'all better pose it up. And okay.
Yeah, I got to get down there. I probably wouldn't even recognize some of these folks now.
There's my twin, Stacy.
Listen, let me tell you about Stacey real quick. That is the coolest, chilled woman I've ever met in my life.
Besides me.
Besides you. No, I mean, no. When I said that, I mean, because you're more extroverted.
Am I? I thought I was an introvert.
No. But Stacey is more introverted, but she just cool.
She laid back. She real chill with it. She chill. And her and I grew up all these years. If I said, y'all gotta be sisters. Y'all gotta be sisters. And just so happens, folks.
Here goes some more.
We aren't. We are not even related.
I know, and that's up.
Look at Miss Betty. Look at Miss Betty.
Oh, that's Miss Betty. Okay.
Yeah, that's Sandy's mom, Sandy and Freddie.
Yeah.
Look at Miss Betty. And then you see her.
There you go. There you go. Is that the diva right there?
That would be me.
That would be you. I could see the heat just permeating from.
Man, that heat was up. But it was, I'll take it. I was sweating from places I didn't even know I had.
Because I look on the rod again.
Yep.
Who's that? You know them?
There's our Martin County Sheriff's, our finest, our Martin County's finest.
Used to call them the Hope Boys.
Yep, the Hope Boys at the Hope Hotel.
Y'all heard of Grady Judd? Before Grady Judd, there was the Hope Boys.
Doggone right.
All right, let's see here. All right, wonderful. This is awesome. Okay, there goes my first. I forget her last name. Weaver.
Danette Weaver.
Danette, that's right.
Yep.
Now,
I know her. I want to call her name, but it's like right there.
Put your comments down below if you see yourself in these pictures in the Bahamian Festival. You definitely don't want to miss it. You're gonna next be there next year.
And shout out to Tawan Allen for these amazing photos that
Tawan Allen, thank you.
Capture.
Thank you so much for these
photos. You, ma'am.
It was awesome. And I'm so glad we're definitely going to be a part of that. Put your comments down below. Let us know what you think. And let me see. I think we got a couple comments down here in the. Okay.
Where?
Look at it. Okay, somebody. We got a spammer on here. Okay. Okay. Anyway, it's always a scammer somewhere. But listen, we'll be right back, and we're going to now share with you one of our sponsors here for Real Talk with the RNDiva Pastor Robert. Go ahead and take it away, Shonda.
My Patriot Supply. My Patriot Supply, you guys, I've been talking about this since the inception. This is one of our big sponsors. It is It is the best way to prepare. If you are not ready, this is the best way to get ready. And this is, for lack of a better way of putting it, trusted self-reliance. Who better than to rely on yourself? So if you go to get ready, this company provides meal kits, disaster preparedness. They have water purifying kits. They have food sustainably packaged, so much so they may last upwards of 25 years. It could be a natural disaster. It could be just, I want to go camping. It could just be, I want to stock up my house just in case, who knows what happens. This is the company to go to, folks. My Patriot Supply, they are online. You are able to pull them up. You can use our link with squaredaway.life. That's our link directly into our podcast, and whatever is sold over at My Patriot Supply will be able to we will be able to get some proceeds from that. Listen, folks, they have everything: soups, pastas, they have bread. Listen, I'm gonna read off the list. They have mashed potatoes, rice, and then they have ways to cook things, such as like you have fuel, the little canisters where you can put it into something so you can warm up the food. They have the little machines. They have all kinds of different things that you could use in order to either go camping or to have in case the power goes out, in case there's a natural disaster. Folks, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. And this is the perfect way to stay ready. Go on to My Patriot Supply and look over all of these thousands and thousands of items to choose from. It's not your regular meals ready to eat like we get in the military. This stuff is tasty. It tastes good. So go on there, find something that piques your interest, catches your eye, and order. Use squaredaway.life by My Patriot Supply. And like I said, some of the proceeds will come back to the Real Talk with the RNDiva and Pastor Robert. You guys stay ready.
That's a good idea. I tell you, with everything that's going on, Diva, tell you what.
Yeah. You see all that going on over in Israel. This is the perfect thing right here. You don't know. No people didn't know anything was going to jump off.
Yeah, it's pretty haggard. I tell you what, it's really scary. It really is scary.
It is very scary.
It's really scary. It really is scary. So we got to be prepared, because we don't know when there's going to be a shortage of whatever: food, power, electricity, internet. Some people, see the young kids, they lost internet. I think they'd lose their lives.
Oh my goodness. What are we going to do with these children if we lose the Wi-Fi and internet? Please explain to me. There's going to be so many mental health issues. Do you understand me? There's going to be so many mental health issues.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. And I tell you what, I'm going to be ready. So thank you for that. Squaredaway.life.
You bet.
Powered by My Patriot Supply. Well, let's give an update on the story we did a couple of months ago. What's that gal name?
This help for Carlee.
Carlee
Russell ass done got up in the courthouse. They done got up in the courthouse. They finally got up in front of the judge.
Well, you want to read this, Diva? Read this story. Can you read it? Can you see it? You can say, okay, I'll read. You do the other. You do the other one. Don't tell me you need glasses. Listen, I got them. I can't see. You see how thick these are? Anyway, let's read the story here. Carlee Russell, a nursing student who alleged she was kidnapped in Alabama this summer and captured the nation's attention with her story, was found guilty of faking the kidnapping, multiple outlets reported on Wednesday. This is from Forbes Breaking News. In municipal court, Judge Brad Bishop determined Russell was guilty of false reporting to a law enforcement authorities. And falsely reporting an incident, both misdemeanors she was charged with in late July. Carlee Russell was ordered to pay $831 for each charge and more than $17,000 in restitution. CBS 42 in Birmingham reported. And the state recommended she receive a maximum of 1 year in jail. Russell had pleaded not guilty, not smart, despite admitting to police her story was bogus after a days-long investigation, and her lawyers said they will appeal the decision because they're trying to ask for jail time, which we totally disagree with. Go ahead,
Why?
Jimmy.
Why, Lord? Why are they disagreeing? Why, Lord, are they disagreeing? Okay, first of all, she had no business putting that wig on the side of the road. We're going to start with that. That right there is a whole year jail right there. We're going to start right there. We're going to start with the wig on the side of the road. Look, that's going to be number one.
That's one count.
Okay? That's one count. That should be a felony. Okay? But then you sat up there and you said, you pled guilty. She didn't plead guilty. No, she didn't plead guilty. No, she didn't plead guilty, but she admitted that that it didn't happen.
Yeah, that was.
Well, what are we doing? What is it? Apples and oranges. What are we doing? Are we saying that we did it and we did? Listen, either you did it. Listen, I know you did it because you left that goddamn wig on the side of the road. Okay. Now, I don't care about the little baby in the diaper. I don't care about the bald head man with the bald spot in the orange hair.
Man. Yeah.
And the lady that was playing in your hair. See, the part that gets to me is all the intricate details of the lie. That is the beginnings of a sociopath. Anybody that's going to throw a wig on the side of the road got to be a sociopath.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
You understand me? This man over here agreeing with me about this wig. Anyway.
That's right.
This is what I'm saying. Who is that? Charlie? Charlie want to be online.
Yeah, he want to be. That's a big dog. It's a big dog.
I could possibly understand as a mental. Oh, she's got mental health issues. Oh, look at that baby. Oh, look at there. I can see her having a mental issue, but when you start having them intricate stories, the man was a bald spot and the red hair, and then the Cheez-Its and listen. Before I go on and forget, because you know I'm old. Do you know they already have a movie out? It's streaming. There's a movie streaming right now. I think it's on. I want to say it's on Tubi.
Tubi, I can believe it.
It ain't even been a year yet.
I know,
Listen
right?
to me. So they should have went ahead and stopped playing with these people's emotions. Okay, you had every law enforcement agency out there. Listen, first of all, they don't usually put that many of them out there for us.
Right.
So now they're gonna be like the little boy that cried. We'll be like, no, they don't go out there. No, don't do it. Don't, bitch. No. I think maybe they might have. I don't think they're gonna do it. No. This chick was gone for 2 days, bruh. And she conjured up this story, bruh. And then she came and she walked home, bruh, because she escaped twice, bruh. Right? All of this, and now you're gonna sit up and say it's a mental issue. That went out the window a long time ago. You thinking too much now. No, she should have pled guilty. She needs to do at least 2 years in jail, 2 years of community service. For the 2 days she was gone, 2 years of community service. And then this needs to be on her record. And I don't think it needs to be a misdemeanor. Miss me with the BS.
Yeah.
These folks looked for her for 49 hours. Do you know what these people could have been doing with 49 hours? Do you know what those cops made in time and a half for 49 hours? $17,000 is all she got to pay. She better go work at 5-6 spas. Ain't nobody gonna hire her. You know why?
Right.
Because she be lying.
She's a liar.
She's a liar.
Liar, pants on fire, dressed too, and wigs.
Her pants is on fire.
Put your comments down below. What you think about this? Do you think she should get sentenced for a whole year in jail, or should she just get the fine and get a slap on the wrist?
She need to get a slap on the wrist, a fine, 2 years. She needs to go to where they make wigs in those factories over there across the water and see that effort in all those hot sweatshops over there. They're making wigs.
Over there,
and
Korea?
She needs, huh?
Over Korea or China?
Both.
That's what they make that yaki, right?
Yeah. What you know about yaki? You bald-headed. But I'm saying she needs to see that I'm gonna tell Ariel her daddy a fool. So she need to see that blood, sweat, and tears that goes in. I'm very upset about these wigs.
Mm-hmm. I bet. I'm sure. I can see the frustration on your face. I think that she should get. I don't think she should get a year. I don't think she's the first.
Me either. I think she get 2.
Okay.
Because you have to understand all of the manpower that was behind this. These people, these FBI agents, that alone.
True.
I mean, they listen. What has happened is these clears have time and time again been told that they never stand in the paint for us.
Mm-hmm.
And when they decided to do it and show us that we were wrong, we out here acting a damn fool, throwing wigs on the side of the road, getting Cheez-Its, and stealing people toilet paper and rolls.
She did have some wipes, though. She's trying to keep herself clean.
She didn't have no wipes. She had toilet paper.
Okay, well, that's all we used before we came out with baby wipes.
Oh, Jesus. I'm just saying, don't play in my face like that. Do not play in my face like that. And now you wondering why they look at a side eye like, yeah, ain't nobody missing. That's somebody. That's Shaquique with them over there, and they with that foolishness. No, all for a man who name she won't even be able to remember in 20 years. So stop it, miss me with the BS. I'm not here for it.
That boy must have. No.
It don't necessarily have to be that he can put it down, because a lot of them don't even know how to put it down. I'm not going to go any further.
Please don't. But let's lift it up. But listen, her nose, what the old folks say, her nose clearly was wide open for this boy, and she got mad because he was dating somebody else, or seeing somebody else, and she heard that. So this is like to prove to the girl,
he wants me. He thinks about me. And you in the bushes with the toilet paper and a robe.
And a red roof in. You know something had to be wrong.
No, nothing ain't wrong. She thinks she's smarter than the average bear. And they pulled her punk card.
Red roof in.
Well, there you go. You know, when you talking about the red roof in, something is wrong with you. She needs an evaluation. Can I get a signal 20 evaluation?
Right off the highway to the courtyard by Marriott. Not that I would know, but I'm just saying. It's off the interstate. Courtyard, Hilton, Hampton.
That's my joint right there. The Hilton, the Garden Inn, the Hilton. That's my joint right there. They get all my coins. Matter of fact, I need to call them because they need to give me a little something back.
Well, I always stay them when I'm on vacation at conventions. But
the Hilton Garden Inn, that is my joint.
But not Lorraine. When you get down the Red Roof Inn, Motel 6, Motel 8.
You might as well just sleep in the bushes with a robe and some toilet paper.
Remember that Nights Inn on 45th Street, West Palm Beach?
Yeah.
There's a Nights Inn and Days Inn right there on Blue Hair Boulevard.
Right. Where you can surely get shot.
With an IHOP in the lobby.
Right behind the IHOP.
Yeah.
If I make it to the IHOP.
I've passed it millions of times. Passed it on I-95. It's right there off the highway. Blue Hair Boulevard. Actually, speaking of Red Roof Inn, we have to talk about this one off camera. Remember when we were coming in the car from the Korea place?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyway, so Carlee.
You are not going to set me up, sir.
Yeah.
No.
On the other side of I-95 Blue Head Boulevard.
No.
Anyway, but Carlee, I think she should get maybe like 3 months. Just so she can get a heck out of her.
No.
And she'll never do that again. But her parents, they fed into that. They fed into that.
And when she was walking out of court, her mom was walking ahead of her. Her mom had an attitude, like with the reporters. Man, what you got an attitude for? It's your daughter was out here in these streets lying. So
see, the whole point of lying is it's supposed to be a substitute for the truth. You aren't supposed to lie and everybody say, that sounds like a lie.
Yeah. No, sorry, nice try.
When she said, I was like, but I was held.
Instantly, I was like, man, that sounds real far-fetched.
I was held judgment, but I was right on that one. So anyway, bless her heart. We're gonna find out when she gets sentenced, and we'll let you all know what the sentence was. I say 3 months and give her time served or something like that. Let her go through the whole process of getting booked and all that, and go in there and then just let her stand there for about a couple of weeks, and she'll be all right. She won't make it. That scared the heck out of her. You that show Scared Straight? That'll be her.
No.
You want her to get the whole year and
I want her to get 2 years and 2 years probation.
Yeah.
And one of those years on probation, I want on house arrest. Okay, I tell you what, if nothing else, she needs to be on house arrest. She needs to be in 1 year and then come home and be on house arrest for a year and then be on probation. And she got to pay back all that money, $17,000.
Hope it was worth it.
I bet he don't even talk to her. I bet he watch he come out with a book.
Oh yeah. He was living with her before they even found her good. He was like, I'm out.
He gonna come up with a book and he gonna be telling it all. He gonna be like, she crazy. That's what he gonna say. Watch. I'm telling you, on God. Telling you.
I believe that. Last time here before I go to our next sponsor. Our next sponsor is MammothNation.com. MammothNation.com. This is a company marketplace was kind of like an online Sam's or Costco, and they really are particular about making sure that they have fully vetted American companies, and especially offering veterans who have served like the RNDiva has. They serve to let them know that we appreciate them and make sure that we can show what they've done to help their businesses go, because we know the VA is lacking, and so we don't treat our veterans like we should. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
That's right.
We do not.
That's right. So there's a lot of veterans out there trying to get their business started, everything like that. Mammoth Nation is that trusted online marketplace full of American companies made in America. And it's a membership-based platform that provides a gateway to shop from brands who align with your values. You don't ever have to trade your values for convenience. This was started in 2019. And so it's this great company. You get there, you can get a monthly membership, or you can get a lifetime membership or an annual membership. You can go apparel, home goods, food, beverage, travel, outdoors, tactical gear, and gifts. And if you go there and you shop there, put in the code RCTV, and you will get a discount. And also, some of those proceeds do help us here at Real Talk with the RNDiva. That's MammothNation.com/RCTV. Diva, back to you. What's the next story you got for me tonight?
Okay, so I don't know. Listen, are we doing the pastor?
Yeah, the Reverend.
Listen, I don't know if I listen. I may curse a little bit on this one because I don't know what happens to someone in the church, huh? Mm-hmm. What happens to somebody in the church? Okay, scratch all that. I'm gonna just go ahead and do the story because me asking questions ain't gonna get nothing accomplished. Anyway, we have a story. A pastor accused of making girl perform oral sex at 7 years old, having his baby at 16. I'm gonna read that one more time. A pastor is accused of making a girl perform oral sex at 7 years old and having his baby at 16. What exactly do we do with this? Robert L. Carter is accused of sexually assaulting a young girl.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was close, wasn't it? Wasn't it close? I saw it too.
I'm sorry. I was like, whoa. Okay.
We do. You all right?
How about to say the devil is a lie? I was about to call ABC Houston right now and say, what?
You all right?
I'm all right.
Okay. Court documents show 39-year-old Robert L. Carter, a Houston-based pastor, is in jail for allegedly sexually assaulting a family member hundreds of times over a decade and impregnating her. The sexual abuse started when the child was 7 years old. According to the documents, Carter is accused of performing sexual acts with the child and making her perform oral sex on him. Carter is also accused of trying to bribe the child with candy for these sexual acts, which she says she refused. She don't want that nasty. The court documents allege that Carter would force himself on the young girl while other family members were sleeping. The abuse went on for years. According to the documents, the victim estimates that she was sexually assaulted by Carter hundreds of times, becoming an almost daily occurrence. The victim said when she turned 12, Carter started to rape her. She told investigators that Carter would stop at HEB. That's a chain of grocery stores out in Texas, on the way to school and sexually saw her in the back parking lot. Investigators said in the court documents that the victim told them Carter would take her to a church he worked at in Sunnyside to rape her. Oh my God. When the girl turned 16, she reportedly had Carter's baby. She told investigators he dropped the newborn off at a nearby fire station. Oh my gosh. Carter is held on a $100,000 bond in the Harris County Jail. Aside from that name being so close to yours, being a pastor, I'm going to let folks know this is not my cousin sitting right here, folks. This is a nasty, low-down scoundrel, horrible rapist in Texas, Houston, Texas, that started with this child at 7 years old. Now, that she can remember. Probably started earlier than that.
But look what it said. It said, while the family members were sleeping, ain't that much sleep
in the world.
In this world.
Never that. Never in the world. You might
have got away with it one night. But every time you go to tipping, who else was in the house?
That's what I want to know. Who else was in the house? And who wasn't? Who?
Let me do my little research here because I need to find out who this Robert.
Who was he to her? That's what I need to know.
Yeah. Because she, because if it was blood relative, that means there was incest, which means that's
it was a blood relative. I'm sure. Well,
it's a family member.
But look at here, they dropped the baby off at the fire department, the fire station. You know what? That is a blessing from God when they came up with that idea to be able to use fire departments as safe havens. That I don't know who came up with that, but that that was a blessing from God.
Look at this. I'm reading here from the Beaumont paper, Beaumont, Texas. It says here 600, over 600 times. There ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Whoa, back that thing up. She what?
This Beaumont Times says, the Beaumont newspaper says that 40-year-old Robert L. Carter, over 600 times between age 7 and 16. 600 times. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. There ain't no way nobody didn't know about this.
Somebody knew something. Somebody knew something. Somebody detected something. Somebody saw a look. Somebody saw something. You can miss me with the BS. Somebody saw something. They just don't want.
Was his stepdaughter? Because it said the victim told the police the assault happened where family members were sleeping. See right there? And sometimes in a vehicle on the way to school. Where mama not taking her to school? Oh my God, 600 times.
You know, a lot of, and I hate to say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I can, because I'm a Black woman and I can do what I want to do. But I know a lot of times these young Black women that have these kids, they entrust their kids to these boyfriends. You know, they got one boyfriend one week and another the next. But they entrust their kid, just drop him off at school, pick him up at soccer, or I'm gonna be at home. No, bitch, you go and get your own kids. And that's how this stuff is happening.
Oh, here goes. There's another picture. Oh, 39 years old, 40 years old. He's been doing this for how? Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. Bishop Robert L. Carter. Here it is, a husband and father of 4.
Uh-oh. You better check the other 3.
And high-ranking leader in the International Bible Way Church of Jesus Christ Incorporated, USA. I'm done. Slap me on the nose and call me Rudolph. I'm done. Here is this. And I don't like the preacher badge, but there he is right there with his turn-back collarless, scarlet, purple bishop shirt.
And look on the top what it said at the top. Prisoners need Bibles. Listen, somebody
husband and father,
bro.
Where was his wife? Because if it was 600 times, let's do this. I'm sorry. Let's do this. That means over 9 years, 7 to 16, 600 times. Okay. Can somebody do some math? Somebody in the comments do the math for me. Let's see. You got 9 divided by 600. So that means no, that it can't be right. Okay. So wait, that means 9 divided by 600. 9 years. So 9 years is how many days? 365. That's 3,285 days. Divided by 600. So every 5.4 days, he was doing something with that crap. So
and nobody saw anything.
Every week. You got to be out of your mind.
Somebody saw something and decided to turn the other way because they tried it. They tried it. If they're going to sit up and say, oh, we didn't know. And I bet they're going to act like they outraged. You, boy, look at here.
No, I'm not.
The part that's blowing my little itty bitty mind is they done dropped the baby off at the fire station. So
then when she was pregnant, she had to at least go almost full term or do full term. Where was who she pregnant for?
Well, she done told them she done said some little boy that she. And then first of all, and then you bribing her with candy. Wait a minute, sir.
Well, she was a child at that time.
I know, but I'm saying, wait a minute, sir. That is the textbook. That is textbook nastiness.
Oh, there's more. Carter, who was the Oh, he forced her to give up their baby. But where the
Wow.
other 4 children, because he's a father of 4. Something ain't right. So there need to be some accomplices arrested. Carter, who's the founding and senior pastor of the Sanctuary Church of Jesus Christ in downtown Houston, Texas, is also listed as, here we go, as the diocesan bishop of the Gulf Coast Diocese for the International Bible Church of Christ Incorporated, USA, which has some 350 churches, storefronts, and nationally, and 600 churches globally, storefronts, according to the South Carolina-based denomination. Not that there's anything wrong with storefronts, I'm just saying. As always, the storefronts that always have international, worldwide, universal incorporated on their name. But I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to make some out of it.
Listen, don't be pissing folks off with me on here.
oh, that's right up your alley. Look, he was arrested and charged with sexual assault between he began abusing his wait. He began abusing his family member in 2008. This is what it's saying. Was that his child?
Yeah.
Or maybe an adopted, raising big, because it didn't say it's his child, but it's his family member. He was taking her to school. So she was living in the house with them. From 7 years, you nasty so-and-so and so-and-so and so. If I wasn't the sanctified Baptist preacher, I would cuss right now. He would allegedly visit the child's room. Oh, I'm about to throw up.
He has to be the stepfather.
He would allegedly visit the child's room on a nightly basis. Yeah, once a week. And make her perform a sex act on him. First of all, I don't even know, I gotta be careful how I say this. I don't even know grown women who you could just walk up on in the middle of the night and just, baby.
Okay, wait.
Baby.
Let me fix this real quick. Not a grown black woman. Not a grown black woman. The clears are built different. Okay. They think every day is a porn.
Huh?
But they think every day is a porn. But a black woman that's the quickest way to get your cut off. Roll up on me unannounced. And ask me to first of all, ask me to do anything. Ask me to pass you a brush, and I'm killing you in your sleep. Like, but then you're gonna tell me you're gonna bring your little nasty.
Look.
Yeah, that's the quickest way to die slow. I want to know what the relationship is between these two.
We have to follow the story.
We most certainly do, because I'm about to be mad.
He would eventually visit the child's room on a nightly basis and make her perform a sexual act on him. As the victim got older,
that's a brother, uncle, or stepdad. If you tell me that is her father, but you know what? It could very well be her natural father. It's some nasty mofos out there. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? It's some nasty, and they're getting worse.
So he deflowered her literally from a baby at 7 years old till she got grown and probably was hot and fast at 16 and got her pregnant. So he was hitting. Where's your wife?
Some women figure, you know what? You getting it from somewhere, I ain't got to worry about you. That type of. Or maybe he was getting it from her too. Oops. You're worse than me with the faces tonight. I'm just saying. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda, and listen, and Leonards. Listen. Y'all keep y'all hands off these children.
Right.
Continue to be ostracized and refused and rejected by grown women your age and grown men your age. But stay away from these kids. These kids ain't got a foundation yet. Leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
And if somebody touched you and you feel the need that you want to pass on the wealth, don't. You nasty bastards.
As the victim got older, Carter is accused of intensifying his sexual abuse inside his home, in a parking lot, before dropping her off at
his home.
And his grandmother's home.
Wait a minute. That's his daughter. Oh, we gonna follow up on this, folks. Don't think we ain't when we are. We gonna follow up on this nasty bastard. Yeah, me. Huh?
He got another picture of him with his board of bishops there. That's him over there. Right.
Cause I don't want you to be a preacher no more. Cause y'all, in order to be a preacher, you gotta be nasty.
Oh.
I don't want you to be a preacher no more.
You gotta talk to the Lord about that. By the time the victim
Lord
turned 16, a warrant for his arrest said the victim got pregnant and secretly gave birth to Carter's baby. The victim's father, who asked not to be identified, that ain't his child.
Maybe it's his stepdaughter.
The victim's father, who asked not to be identified, told KPRC2 that Carter took the baby from the teenager and gave the child away. What if she would have died that night? She had the baby. Oh my God. No, Shonda.
What?
What if she would have died that night? She had the baby in the closet by herself. Where is the family?
What's happening? She had the baby in the closet?
And married. Whose house you had a baby in the closet by yourself and ain't nobody know nothing?
Wait. What if this is the father is his brother and they live with the grandma? They're his mom.
She had the baby in a closet. Not in the hospital.
She could have bled to death.
But your water breaks. There's stuff. How did you explain whoever you know it? Well,
who cut the cord? Y'all around here cutting the cord with the scissors from the kitchen?
He came and got the baby, took the baby to the pharmacy, dropped the baby off. The father said. The victim's father said his daughter was so damaged by the abuse, she often ended up in a psychiatric hospital. Well, I guess so. She had an episode where she ended up in the hospital for psychiatric reasons, he said, while noting his shock at Carter abusing his daughter as a child. How could you even get aroused? It doesn't make sense, the distraught father said. The pastor's victim is now trying to get her child back. I just don't hope she don't mistreat the child.
She will never get that child back.
You don't think so?
She'll never get that child back because of the damage that has been done to her. They won't put that child in that position. She's in no position.
Yeah. Calls made by the Christian Post to the International Bible Way Church of Jesus Christ Incorporated USA, but Carter is still listed as a leader in the denomination's website, will not return on Monday. The pastor's profile of the Black Preacher Network, which I used to be on. I think I'm still on there, but I don't put this content.
Yeah, we need to get you off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Network. I used to be on there like 14 years ago. They used to put my sermons on there. I need to get off of there.
Yeah, you need to get that off expeditiously.
You know that he is well known for his work in church planting, development, and church administration. Look at this. In 2015, this is by the Christian Post, this article. That's why I was going in that. Carter referenced scripture from Romans 7 in the Bible to lament the perils of the lust of his flesh. So that was 8 years ago. So that girl was just 8 years old. This is what he said, quote, I can't be caught up in my flesh because I heard it say that no good thing dwells in my flesh. He said in a video clip from the Spirited Message delivered on Facebook approximately 1 year before the victim gave birth. You nasties. I need you to understand, quote, I need you to understand that it's not about my flesh because my flesh caused me to do the things that I would not. Paul said the good that I would, I just can't seem to do because he said, whenever I go to do good, evil is present because I'm in the flesh. He said, your flesh will send you right to hell. Your flesh will get you in trouble. First of all, so he was up there preaching on what he was doing, and the girl was a year before she got pregnant. So he was tearing it up then.
He was plotting right then. I'm gonna tell you what happened. You know what I'm about to say, right?
No, I don't, but go ahead.
You know what I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
He was up in there shooting up the club, And just had, okay, you know about the club. I've already schooled on that. He done shot up the club, and then finally she got pregnant.
But remember, over 600 times in 9 years, that's at least average once a week.
I guarantee you she's been pregnant before.
Oh yeah.
He just ran out of abortion money.
He just I want to see his wife.
Is he married?
Yes, he's married with 4 children. Ladies and gentlemen, put your comments down below. This is the
Please do. Please do. And tell me what you think his punishment should be, folks. Please. Holla at you.
20 at least, castration for sure. But
and what did I tell you before? I told you that sex offenders are more likely to reoffend and reoffend and reoffend, and they escalate. So I say they keep them in there for a long time. I think there should be such a thing as chemical castration.
Yeah. Some states have it. Some places have it.
Where is that? And how quickly can we move there?
Rod the Sanctimonious. Why don't you get that down here? So we got a whole bunch of that.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. That would be something like
get off that presidential trail, campaign trail that y'all can win, and come on back into Florida that you govern and do chemical castration for. Wow. That no good. Ladies and gentlemen, just for the record, before we go to our next sponsor and close out here tonight, by the way, his name was Robert L. Carter, and he's 40 years old in Houston, Texas.
And what is your name?
My name is Robert L. Carpenter II of Brandon, Florida.
And how old are you?
I'm 52.
Okay. We don't want nobody to get nobody mixed up. We don't want nobody to get my cousin mixed up.
And I don't go by the term bishop. People call me bishop. I don't go by the term bishop. I'm not nobody's diocese, archbishop, a pope, nothing like that. I'm just a country Baptist preacher trying to do God's will.
Amen.
I ain't got to have on my popery hat and vestment. Just give me my black suit. That's what I tell Dr. Hayes. That's my uniform. My black suit, my white shirt, and my black tie, my black shine shoes, and I'm good to go.
Shine them up, cuz.
That's my uniform. I ain't got to look like the Pope.
That's right.
Because all of it, that's another story. But that bothers me because he's sitting up here in these pictures in his bishopric stuff, and he around there literally just knocking out the walls of a child who was entrusted in his home. You got to be a bold, nasty something. Not only just do it, but you do it in the house. So he wanted to get caught.
I told you the last time that the thing that these nasty animals get off on is that thrill of almost getting caught. Somebody knew what was going on. Let me tell you something. Black folk are too nosy not to notice. Because let me tell you something. You get a look or a glance, and I'll be like, what the hell is going? What is that? What you doing?
Where's the child's mama? If it wasn't his wife, where's his mama? Because her mama, that into that mother's situation, they be able to say, in the father, you walk in the door.
He stank. I don't like him.
No, you smell hot.
Listen, my nephew's got this new girl in his life. I haven't met her or nothing. As soon as I walked in the door, I sat down with my niece. I was like, do we like her? Listen, like we, especially Black women, do not play the radio when it comes to that type of stuff. And more and more, these young Black women with these kids are ignoring the signs because it's something that they want as far as keeping this individual around. I'm wanting to think that this may be an uncle or something
that they raised or something like that.
Something. I'm gonna find out.
We gotta do. I'm gonna do some digging in it because understand something. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. We all grown. We grown, right? We grown. We got kids in the room.
We grown around here. We grown. We got bills.
Let me tell you something. You know. When you doing that stuff, and they said in the car, and the grandma, where the grandma? They said they did it at the grandma's house. Now, I know old grandma. You smell something. Baby, you're not smelling fresh, honey. What y'all doing? They said they did it in the church. in the office or probably something like that? And as much as
do we have to say this?
as much as he was doing it with her, oh yeah, she was fucking like a monkey many times. On the way to school, he said on the way to school.
He pulling behind the HEB.
Didn't even take it to a red carpet. Anyway, listen, put your comments down below. We got to follow up on this story because this is disgraceful.
Disgusting.
And it is embarrassing to those of us who do the work of the Lord and the work of ministry. It's horrible because here he is, a black man, just completely messing up that young girl. Because she's gonna be messed up. You're gonna pray. We don't have to have her name.
Messed up.
She's messed up. She's messed up, and he knows.
You know what? Hormonally, she's messed up because she's had a child and she's been raped over 9 years.
Yeah.
Okay, over 600 times this man has raped her, made her perform these acts on him, and vice versa. Here's the thing: this girl is destroyed mentally.
Oh yeah.
So somebody needs to get her in therapy if she's not already, and there she shall stay.
Yeah, and here's the thing about it. And I know we're going long on this story, but this is just here's the other thing. And normally, I would say, get her therapy and all like that, bring her to the church so we can pray for her. But she ain't gonna want to come to the church and get prayed for delivered because that's where the atrocity happened.
That just,
that's where it happened. So I'm talking about as a preacher who has a degree in psychology, who has ministered and helped a lot of people. I'm talking about outside of church that have all kind of stuff. But how can I bring her to the church for her healing and deliverance when that's the place where
it's happening
from the preacher,
right,
that lived in her house,
right?
There's no recourse. I mean, God is able to do anything, but
what do you do?
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you the sad part about this whole thing. This is not an isolated incident.
No.
This happens so often that we have gotten callous to it. It's become, another one, that type situation. And we're killing these kids off by not paying attention. And I say we because if it's not going to be the individual that's immediately around her, the individuals around her, then it's got to be somebody, the teachers or something outside. Somebody got to pay attention.
And I know she had to told somebody.
She had to told one of them little girls she hang around with or something.
They just didn't believe her. Wow.
Well, you always with him, so it must not be true. Y'all ever thought that maybe she was too afraid and maybe he threatened her? If he was giving her candy, he probably was threatening her.
Well, you got to think about it. He was mighty comfortable and bold because, first of all, she had the baby in the closet, whose house, and then he came and took the baby from her, like Mr. and Sheila, and then took her to the fire station, like nothing happened. Wait a second. I'm sorry. So she was pregnant, so she had to be showing. So after she had the baby in the closet, and he came and took it, what did everybody say? Where's the baby?
Oh, that story could have all types of caveats to it. They could all have all types of nooks and crannies. They might have said, okay, she's pregnant from some little boy. And so she has the baby, and then, she's lost the baby. They don't know she had the baby in the closet. She just up in the next day. They could have did all kind of scenarios, went to the hospital, played it off, lost the baby.
Their heart cousin, Diva. Diva. But there's 4 people and a wife that also live in the house. So if she had it in the closet,
they probably knew that after the fact.
Well, I tell you what, you know what though? truth be told, you've already told this story about how when you worked in the jail, he ain't gonna last long.
No, he sure isn't.
But this one here,
if he run across a nurse like me in the classification, he going to
ain't gonna last long. So they need to go ahead and take his little bishop prick, and it's buried because he ain't gonna make it. He's not going to live old.
My Lord.
Anyway, thank you all for listening here. We have another sponsor, Shonda. We have a new sponsor here. Can you let us know about them and tell us? I'm excited to hear about this. So go ahead.
An exciting sponsor too, ladies and gentlemen. We are introducing to you A.S. Costanzo Enterprises LLC. This is exciting because this is someone I know, someone special to me. They have a company where it's called Turo, which is where cars are rented out, but they're not like Hertz or anything like that. These are cars that are owned by individuals that have an extra vehicle, and they allow that vehicle to be used as a rental. Someone you can rent. I'm talking about top of the line cars, Cadillacs, Mercedes, Jaguars. They are top of the line. They're Turo car rentals, they're private car rentals. And this is the best part. Anthony or Suzette, that's the owners of this company, they will, if you're flying in, like if I wanted to fly into Fort Lauderdale or West Palm, they will meet me at the airport with the car. Shut your mouth. When it hurts or anybody else do that? No, these are my people. A.S. Costanzo Enterprises LLC. They will meet you at the airport, hand you the keys. The whole transaction happens. You're done and you're on your way. They come to you. The cars are pristine. They're top of the line. They're not some little clunker that somebody's like got sitting in their driveway. These are top of the line. They service Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. Hopefully they'll be extending to Martin and St. Lucie County very, very soon. And this is 5-star luxury service, folks. You don't want to miss something like this. So if you are traveling into Palm Beach County, you are traveling into Miami, Dade, Fort Lauderdale, they will meet you. You listen, folks, you don't want to miss this. This is the way to go now. We're not just going to the rental agencies and these people, and then you want the insurance. No, we don't do that anymore. We go with A.S. Costanzo Enterprises, and we rent from them. These are Turo rentals, and it's being hosted by A.S. Costanzo Enterprises, and they deliver. They have the most exceptional services. If you go on to their Facebook or their Instagram, they all these 1, 2, 3, 5 stars. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reviews right now that someone has put up for them, and all of them have 5 stars. Top of the notch service, white glove service, and you can get the door-to-door service that you'd like. Look how easy. You want to do Instacart, you want to do everything so quick and online, and you can do this with this too. A.S. Costanzo Enterprises, get on their site, make a request, see what they have. You will be blown away about what they have. The fleet of cars are not some clunkers that's sitting in the driveway. You will be astonished. The number that to call is 954-4. Now, you know my eyes are bad. 494-1221. Again, that's 954-494-1221. And this service, you know, I want to say, I say it's top notch, but it's more than that. It's personal, and it's personable because she even puts a nice welcome gift in the car for you. Come on, guys. It's that personal touch. You know what I mean? So, and to go a step further, if you have a car that you'd like to put into service with A.S. Costanzo's Enterprises, that can be something that you could look into as well. And that's called co-host. And they will allow you to put your car, of course, they'll come talk to you and they'll look it over and you'll go over the whole deal and how it works out. But that's another end. That could be another stream of income for you, another side hustle. You know what I'm saying? So you could be doing what they're doing, and they are providing a service. And once again, it's a personal service, so you don't miss out. You are definitely going to be impressed by this. So, folks, if you're looking to rent a car, if you need to take a trip, or if you just want to ride around town and flex like it's yours, call A.S. Costanzo Enterprises, LLC. It is, listen, you let me know how it is. Tell them the RNDiva at The Real Talk with RNDiva and Pastor Robert sent you. Okay? The number's 954-494-1221. That's A.S. Costanzo Enterprises.
Incredible. We're so glad to have them as a part of Real Talk. That's hot right there. That is bad.
Isn't that neat? I think that's so neat.
That is. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have another story we're going to do, save it for our next podcast. You want to be sure to tune in to our next podcast because we're going to be dealing with this COVID-19. You can call it COVID-23 if you want to.
We're going to deep dive. We're going to deep dive.
We'll deep dive. The RNDiva is going to really use her 30 years of expertise, over 30 years of expertise, and really give you some great information on our next episode of this podcast. Diva, how can they get a hold of you if they would like to email you or contact you or donate to you?
Okay, you could donate to my Cash App at $RNDiva01. Again, that is $RNDiva01. Any little bit is appreciated. You don't have to, but any small amount, large amount is appreciated. And my Venmo is at Shonda, CHANDA_Blatch. And that is my Venmo if you'd like to use that. And if you'd like to send me a question or a topic to speak on, did you like to suggest to Pastor Robert and I, you can send it to therNdiva@gmail.com. therNdiva@gmail.com. Pastor Robert, how can we get in contact with you?
If you'd like to get a hold of me, you can email me at info@robcarpenter2.com. info@robcarpenter2.com. Also, if you'd like to give and donate to the RCTV Network and Real Talk podcast, you can do $RCTV Network. So that's or PayPal, the RCTV Network. Also, Venmo, the RCTV Network. And if you have cryptocurrency, you can find my wallet at Coinbase at Rob Carpenter II. Every donation is appreciated. We're stepping up our game. We're here and we're on about 7 different platforms now, about almost 10 different platforms now. And so we appreciate all our listeners all over the world, and we appreciate our sponsors.
We love you guys.
You all help make this happen. Sometimes we don't feel like doing it. We're tired, and our bodies and kid is like, got to do it. Got to keep it going. And we enjoy having you as an audience.
Yes, we do.
One programming note. We're going to come back next. The next podcast is going to be real soon. Going to be really focusing on health issues with the COVID-19 and all that's going on because we're going into that season. It's going to start getting cold season, all like that. But also, October 23rd, I will be having surgery on my left shoulder. I got to send you the stuff with the whole list of stuff you say you're going to do. Anyway, but it was going inside my shoulder, my left shoulder. So I am going to be, I've already got my sling with the pillow and all that. They sent home with me yesterday, my pre-op. So I will still be podcasting with the RNDiva. She may be taking the lead because I may be, in pain. But nonetheless, I'm asking y'all to say a little prayer for me as well. Also, if you'd like to help assist in this endeavor, because listen, I leave some stuff here. Right there, you see that QR code there? You can scan that QR code. It will take you to my Amazon list, stuff that I'm going to be needing during that time, clothing, some stuff. Matter of fact, I got to get a recliner because I won't be able to sleep in the bed. But I have my Coinbase, Cash App, PayPal. If you click that QR code there, you can send a donation. And also, you can go right there to the Amazon link, and you can see what I have on the list, about 32 different things, because I'm going to be kind of down and out of it for about 6 weeks. And then another 6 weeks of physical therapy. but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. So that's Monday, October 23rd. I'll be having that surgery, but hey, God is good, and I'm gonna be all right.
And I'll be looking after him because that's what I do.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, Shonda. Yeah, that's everything. But anyway, so thank you all for joining us, and don't forget our sponsors. We also had what's the name of the company? The car company?
A.S. Costanzo Enterprises, LLC.
All right.
And that's a Turo rental company ran by them.
All right. And please support them. Reach out to them. almostmammonation.com/RCTV. And then also My Patron Supply, squaredaway.life, powered by My Patron Supply. And also our other sponsor, which we have, we'll get them next time, seekjesus.co. You know about the hoodies and the shirts.
Y'all better get ready for the hoodies. I'm coming. Listen, be ready. I'm going to throw a date down for y'all so we can all represent.
That's right.
Let's go. I want to see all your pictures posted. Let's go.
That's right. We're going to do it. Thanks for joining us here for Real Talk with the RNDiva Pastor Robert. This is Pastor Robert.
Thank you.
And who are you? The RNDiva.
I am the RNDiva.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
Bye.